So guys, I think we have reached the top. Oh, that's so pretty here.
It's coming for you.
No way, this is you singing?
Yeah.
He's doing a concert. Was that here?
No, this is Assam.
So you sing Assamese songs?
Assamese, Nepali.
Oh, very nice. Can you sing a little bit for us?
I will try.
Okay, okay.
Hothate heral kininu mur sutalore juna thaite osina tomo khai agusilehimu. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Bravo. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I hope you have a very nice day. Okay?
Good morning world, welcome back to the channel. It's ride number 20 on our motorcycle adventure exploring the northeast of India.
And we're here in the town of Pakisang in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. What a beautiful morning we've woken up to. We have endless blue skies around. So good after some crazy weather over the past week. We've battled lots and lots of fog, even snowstorms, sub-zero temperatures. But that's all behind us now because we're back in the tropical rainforest.
Yes!
This area where Pakisang is situated is one of the most remote and wild and beautiful areas I have ever seen. Yesterday we rode for 250 kilometers and nearly all of that was through beautiful forested mountains, just this one strip of road weaving its way through a massive area of wilderness.
It's really a paradise here. It's just a tropical mountain paradise.
But we've got a beautiful winding road ahead today and a pretty special destination lined up. So let me show you where we're heading today.
So we are here in Pakisang and today we will be riding to Ziro Valley.
Ziro Valley is one of those destinations that everybody says you have to go to if you're visiting the state of Arunachal Pradesh. It's the homeland of the ABJALTHANI tribe, and apparently it's just a beautiful valley full of rice plantations and lots of local and traditional culture, traditional buildings, and I'm very excited to get there and explore it.
It's a 150 kilometer ride today. And Google Maps says it will take us 3 hours and 20 minutes. It's already 10 o'clock, so better hit the road. Let's go.
Honestly, these are some of the most epic valleys I've ever seen.
But it was quite a way to get here. We rode yesterday about 6 hours.
Yeah, this road is pretty incredible. It pretty much makes its way all along the southern part of Arunachal, connecting all the small towns and villages along the way. But at the same time, it's such a good quality road. I mean, check this out.
It's so smooth. It looks so new. It's really wide, so it's pretty remarkable that although we are in such a remote area, they have one of the best roads here. Wow, look at this view.
Nice.
Wow.
That's one hell of a valley. Look at this, guys. As soon as you leave the town behind, you're just surrounded by this endless rainforest. I mean, look at these hills. They look so untouched. I've never seen such a massive wilderness area of rainforest in my life. As soon as you leave any town here, you're just surrounded by rainforest. And the guy at the homestay was telling me that they had an alert in the town that there was a tiger nearby. So that's pretty cool. well, I mean, a little bit dangerous, but pretty cool.
Welcome to paradise. This resto offers good food. When you see a sign like this, you have to stop, right? And anyway, we were so hungry, so we stopped here on the side of the road and check out the place. It's so nice, especially because this building is a very traditional building. You can see here the wall, and what they did, they flattened out the bamboo and then they weaved it together.
It feels like a surf shack or something here.
This is the menu. Here's the lady cooking. And what is really amazing as well, this place is right next to a river. So let's check out the river. I mean, look at that. That's absolutely stunning here. Thank you so much. Yum, yum.
Momos for breakfast. Oh. Oh, nice. Look at that. Got ourselves a nice chicken roll. Some chicken momos. Not the most breakfasty breakfast, but it'll do.
What is inside?
Chicken. Cabbage.
Bon appetit!
Momo. Check this out, guys. We have a mural of a beautiful bird that lives here in the region called a hornbill. This is one of the most famous birds of the entire northeast India. They even have a major festival in Nagaland named after this bird, the Hornbill Festival. Man, I would so love to see this bird. But with this much forest around, I think it'd be pretty hard to find. But I asked the lady here at the restaurant and she says she's seen porcupine. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. These guys were sweet, hey?
Yeah, beautiful food, beautiful people, and I am stuffed.
Me too.
So we have now just over 100 kilometers to go to reach Ziro Valley. And Google Maps says it's going to take us 2 hours and 20 minutes. I just wanted to stop and show you guys these local cows that they have here. So this is actually a semi-domesticated native species of cow called a gayal. And it's crazy, it really looks like a mix between a wild buffalo and a domesticated cow. And it's so interesting, we've never seen this species of cow before, only in this region.
Hello. How are you? Fine. Good, yes. How much? 200, yes. Oh wow, what is this here? They have like chili here, and then eggs and ginger and really nice pineapples. Should I get both? I think I will get both. This one and this one.
This one 200?
Yes, and this one? This one? Oh no, I will pay for it. 200. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, thank you. This one, it looks so nice. It's like little baby, No, don't need. I will just put in my bag. Thank you.
Oh my lord, look what you've got.
I went a little bit overboard. Hey, come, we want to be healthy, right?
Sweetheart, you bought like 1 million oranges.
I do really like oranges. Let me see. This one, perfect. Look, like this. Is this okay? Yeah. Look at the car in front of me with the two fellas sitting on the roof. I mean, these guys, they can just fly off the roof easily, especially on this road because it's so windy. These guys, they really have to hold on.
By the way, guys, just a quick reminder that we still have a few more spaces left on our laviandollie tours happening this year. We have 2 tours running this year, one in Tibet in September and one in Sri Lanka at the beginning of November. And these are 2 tours that we did ourselves last year, and they were absolutely amazing. In Sri Lanka, we were riding through all of this beautiful rainforest, kind of like what we did today. And we saw elephants and also leopards on a jungle safari. And then in the Tibet tour, we were high in the Himalayas. We went to the ancient city of Lhasa to explore the Buddhist history. And then on the way back, we spent a night at the Everest base camp and woke up to this view. So 2 amazing places to ride. So if you guys would like to join us on either of those tours, then check the link in the description. There you can find all the information about the routes, the prices, everything about it. Or you can send us an email at laviandollie@extremebiketours.com. Thanks, guys.
We just stopped here on the side of the road. First of all, because we need a break, but we found as well this amazing stop here. I think we have some pretty good views. Let's check it out. But don't go too close to the edge, please. Oh yeah, that's a big view. Look at that. So beautiful, man. Wow. And this is actually a reservoir, and you can see a dam at the end over there. So beautiful. Honestly, this area is the most beautiful area. And it looks like that they have some sort of farming there. I don't know what they're farming. Maybe some fish. But then at the top is just rainforest. Wild, untouched. So cool. It's as well a very good spot to try out our mandarins.
Thank you, my love. They're easy peelers as well.
Yeah.
Easy peelers.
These are some good mandarins.
All right, guys, we are here. We have made it. Welcome to Ziro Valley. And I must admit, it's a little bit different than what I was expecting. I thought that it was going to be this sort of pristine valley covered in rice paddies, but it's just a massive town. But we have picked an accommodation to go and check out, which is apparently in Old Ziro. So I'm kind of hoping that by the time we get there in 7 kilometers, that it's a little bit more rural. Here we go, guys. Starting to see some rice paddies now. They're mostly dry, unfortunately. So I think this is not the right season to come to Ziro Valley, because this region is famous for this specific practice of putting fish in the rice paddies. So it's like this dual farming technique where they're farming both fish and rice at the same time. And I think that's one of the reasons that this area is famous. I can see that there are some rice terraces with water here. So according to the map, Old Ziro is somewhere around here, or is here. I guess there are some older buildings here if you look on this side, but again, not as old as I was expecting. Our first idea for a homestay is coming up. Gonna turn right in a minute. And look, here are some rice terraces. And we actually chose this homestay because it's kind of right in front of all the rice terraces. So should have a nice view. It's this one here, Dilang Homestay.
Let's see if they have a room available for us.
Look, here's quite a traditional building. Look at this bamboo hut.
Oh wow, yeah, that's nice. We have just checked into the room and the room looks amazing. Check that out. So this is our hallway here. Here's our bathroom. And then this is our bedroom. And look at this. This room is huge. Here we have a really cute seating area. And you can go around here. And there is a little office. I mean, what the hell? It's really, really big. It's like almost like a flat. And then we have a beautiful outside area with a balcony and an amazing view over the paddy fields. We booked this place here for 3 nights, which is amazing because we saw the view and we thought, yes, let's have a few more days here. But for now, we will head out and let's go and explore the area a little bit.
Okay, so we are just in front of our homestay now, just coming up to the rice paddies. Check this out. Beautiful, wow. We're gonna head down the edge of the rice paddies because I can see that over there, people are working on them. So let's go see what they're up to. This so reminds me of Southeast Asia, where you can walk on all these little walkways between all the rice terraces. Such a peaceful atmosphere here. Such a peaceful atmosphere. And that's why people come to Ziro Valley. It just feels very peaceful here. Ziro Valley is famous for this dual cultivation, as I mentioned before. They are farming rice here, but also fish at the same time. So they create these pools where they're planting the rice, but they're also these beautiful ponds full of fish. I don't think that any of these are actually active at the moment with fish or rice. So it's not the best season to be visiting Ziro. But anyway, let's head down here and go and check out these huts. Wow, check this out. They are actually hoeing the field or tilling the field by hand, it looks like. There are no machines here at all. Just two old ladies building the walls, tilling the land, doing everything. Good on you, ladies. Oh, nice. Check this out. Here behind me, we can see that they are building another mud wall to make one of the ponds. So this here behind me is all completely fresh. So I think actually in this season now, they are preparing the fields to be flooded. But we can't go that way because that's freshly done. So let's go this way.
You can actually see some kids over there, and I think this is such a nice playground for kids here. It feels like a maze here, and you can just walk around on the walkways and sort of play around a little bit. I think this area is really, really cool.
Yeah, that is really peaceful, isn't it? Wow. You can really imagine you're a rice farmer, you know, you've been hard at work, putting the rice in between the fishes, and then you just sit here in one of these little huts, have a cup of tea. I mean, I romanticize it, but I'm sure the work is actually very, very hard and you get very, very muddy, but I'd come for the tea. Why don't I ever see you working that hard? I tell you what, after seeing those old ladies building that wall by hand, I'm really impressed with what they've done here. You can see the scale of this construction all across the valley, and they've set it in terraces. So you can see that this terrace is filling up first, and then the water is trickling down into the second terrace, and then down into the third and the fourth, all the way down the valley. And it looks like that process is just beginning now, because these ones are pretty full of water, but down there it's pretty dry. So I think if we came back in a couple of months, we would see that this whole place would be filled with water. Hello.
Hi.
Can I ask you, when do they start? Okay, I think she doesn't speak any English. So we just passed the main street that we rode on the way in. And now we are heading up the hill to a place that's listed on Google Maps as the Old Ziro Best Viewpoint. This is feeling a little bit more traditional now, isn't it? Look at that house. On this mural we can see the traditional ABJALTHANI people, the tribe that live in this area. And we can see that the woman has these nose plugs, these big wide nose plugs, and also face tattoo as well, a bit like the Maori women have under her lip on her chin. And this is actually one of the famous things from this region, or I guess it used to be, because I'm not sure that there are still any women alive that have these nose rings and the tattoos. But we can see here what the tribe did look like anyway, and check out this warrior as well. And here we can see the depiction of the traditional ABJALTHANI houses, which is actually very similar to the house that's right behind us.
Sorry? It's okay, one picture together.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but the lady at the shop there, she had the traditional nose piercings and the tattoos on the face. Lavi went up to her and asked her for a picture.
She just sort of like looked at me like, and then turned around and went inside. So I was too shy to ask again.
Maybe a lot of people ask her for pictures, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because really, there are not that many women that still have this traditional face tattoos.
Yes.
So that's quite cool that we saw her, but I didn't want to stick the camera in her face and kind of film her and be like, oh look, there's one of the ladies. But that's cool anyway, there you go. A traditional Apatani lady with face tattoos and nose piercings. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Kimefulo. I'm the local people of the Apatani people. How are you enjoying the Ziro?
A beautiful view around with all
Yeah.
the rice terraces and mountains.
Okay.
So nice. And what do you do here?
This is my car, and I'm the tourist operator here. I can tell you that you have to lots much here you can explore here. Go to the villages and meet all persons.
We saw one old lady round the corner, and she had
There
the
were
nose,
tattoo.
she had the
Nose
ring
plugging and
the
tattoos
tattoo.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there many women that still have this?
No. Actually, it was a very long time ago. Other districts, they were capturing the ladies of our Ziro.
No way.
The Ziro ladies were very beautiful. So that's why they used to make ugly themselves.
Oh,
So
no
they-
way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
actually, the face tattoos and the nose piercing was to make them uglier.
Uglier, actually.
So that the other tribes wouldn't want to capture them.
Exactly.
No way.
Exactly. After that, this was going through culture. That's became a tradition. Before me and before my father, our forefather says that those who have nose plugs and the tattoos, they were beautiful, most beauteous.
So they tried to make themselves ugly, but actually now they think they're the most beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. Yeah.
No way.
Exactly.
Wow.
This is what happened.
And how many women do you think are still alive now with the nose plugs and tattoos?
20%, 18 to 20%. Yeah.
18 to 20
yeah.
people. Can I ask you one thing about the rice terraces? So I can see at the moment that everything's dry.
Yeah.
So what happens with the rice
Actually
paddies?
happening like that. In the winter, we don't cultivate. You came early actually.
We're early.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are
So which month do you start cultivation?
from actually April.
From April. Okay.
Now you can see there will be grandmas doing something there in a paddy field.
Yeah, we did. We saw they
Yeah,
were
they
making
saw
the
them.
wall.
Yeah.
They were doing some tilling.
They are cleaning because we do organic.
And is it true that they are then putting fish into the rice paddies as well?
We do it.
Yeah.
Fishing come cultivation together.
When do they put the fish in then?
After we put water in the paddy field, we can harvest the fish in July.
So you harvest the fish in July.
Yeah.
And when do you harvest the rice?
We harvest rice in September.
So they get two different harvests from the same paddy field.
same paddy field.
Ah.
There is a bubble like that. This is called babo.
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 B-A-B-O babo.
Okay.
This fall is for the women's because we think that but it is our nature's duty that women are always in a high place. So that's why it's so tall. And the platform is called lapang. So lapang is for the males.
So the males have to be on the platform.
Yeah.
Lapang,
Lapang, yes.
lapang, and babo.
Babo.
Lapang and babo.
Babo, yes.
What do you do here?
Actually, it is a platform for the ritual. Shamans come there. Actually, in the 1st of the January, we call it Murung Festival.
Thank you so much for showing us around. Really, that's been very kind. Thank you so much. So what is your Instagram?
My Instagram will be called Kimi Rajan.
So if you're visiting this region, he can show you guys around. Thank you so much for showing us. That's very kind. Thank you. Using those legs for a change, hey? Yeah, that's it. Nice. Do you think it's a bit steep?
So guys, I think we have reached the top. Oh, that's so pretty here. I think we are just in time for the sunset as well.
There we go. One viewpoint. And I think they are right. I think it is the best viewpoint in the area. We can see the whole village or town down there, and then these beautiful forested hills
just popping up all around the sides of the valley.
So for tonight, we will just admire the view a little bit more. I mean, it's so stunning here. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. In general, the ride was just so incredible. So I would definitely recommend everybody to come and ride here in Arunachal because it's so, so beautiful. But guys, that's it from us today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends and family, comment below, and we will see you next time.